Well, good morning. We are on the stage of the Ellen Theater with John Ludin after seems like so many years. Live performance. We're going to get kicked out of here and you're going to have
a concert.
A concert. Tell me
Live
about the
music,
Kingston Trio.
People in the audience, people on stage.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. You know, the Kingston Trio, you know, they've been around forever, and the three gentlemen that are now singing the songs were all affiliated with the original guys. In fact, one guy, Mike, was sort of an adopted son of one of the players when he was about 12. So he grew up as like a roadie of the show, and so I'm really looking forward to meeting him and the guys. And it'll be all that great music. But they contacted me, and they said, hey, we're touring the country, we're doing a give back tour for theaters. And so he said, however you want to make the money work, whatever, we're going to come, you sell tickets, if we get some, great, but we want you to be back in business, so let's make this work. I thought what a great offer that was, very generous, gracious of them, so we're looking forward to having them back. And we're selling a lot of tickets. People are looking forward to hearing that music.
That's fantastic. The theater, it has to be like a car. You have to keep the fluids in it. It has to function, and a theater needs to have those performances and those live performances. But those people who do those live performances, I think they must have missed what they've not had as well. So I can't imagine. I'm sure the Kingston Trio are just going to be having a blast back in front of audiences again, too.
You know, it was a very difficult time for a lot of the people that we generally will see once a year or once every other year, and we're contacting them all again, and they're back on the road. But it's very hard for them, you know, to find just an outlet for what they do, a way to make some money. I know a lot of them did some things, you know, on the internet, but it's not the same as being in the same room with everybody. So
this room is just going to be like it should be all along. I can't imagine how quiet it must have been in here with you for those last couple of years.
Well, you know, it was eerie, you know, and we were doing 210 events a year, about 55,000 people coming in every year. Zero. That was the strange thing, to all of a sudden we were so busy we didn't even realize we were working as much as we were. And then we were doing nothing, and then trying to figure out, okay, well, how do we keep the building here? And we had a lot of generous support from the community. The donors really stepped up and helped us out. And then we were able to get some work done on the building. So I'm really looking forward to showing it off, letting people see what it looks like. And then there's a lot of new people in town too, so who've never been here. So if they want to see a 1919 vaudeville music hall and some really great music, this is the place.
And the Kingston Trio. That, I mean, talk about that. There's folks are coming. If they, the name is familiar, but maybe not a lot of people are familiar with their work.
Yeah, and they were the most popular musical group on the planet at one time, and had won multiple Grammys and had #1 hits right and left. And they really were the beginning of the folk revolution. They influenced a lot of people, Simon and Garfunkel, and the Beatles say they got some inspiration from them. A lot of people did, but the folk generation for sure. Of course, I'm way too young to remember any of that.
Of course.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, just so you know, I've only heard them on the record player that my mom played on Saturdays in the house.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Hearing them live, it's got to be a great feeling for you and the folks here at the Ellen to be able to bring live back.
Oh, you know, there's really nothing like that feeling, and you sharing something with the community too, you know, where you can really enjoy it as a group. There's nothing like it also. And the building, because it was built in 1919, before microphones were heavily in use, the acoustics of it are really quite perfect for what they do, especially. So I'm looking forward. I'm sure every artist that plays here usually does 1 or 2 numbers unplugged, so you can really hear what the room sounds like. So I'm hoping they'll do that as well.
There we go. Live performances back at the Ellen Theater after far too long.
Way too long.
John Ludin, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Kingston Trio coming up. Thanks,
Looking
John.
forward to it.
And you're watching Montana This Morning.